Four companies are, in the words of Eric Schmidt, the CEO of Google, executing platform strategies really well. They are Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and Google. These companies have created these really vibrant ecosystems with a lot of partners who benefit from different offerings. They're basically gaining mutually. They're doing things that collectively they could not do individually. Now, these companies have a great deal in common, but they don't do everything the same. So just as a perfect example, Google has been a little bit late to the social game. Orkut didn't work out very well, and Buzz didn't go over very well. But now that Google has launched Google+, it actually is starting to get into the game a bit more. And they're mimicking the success of Facebook, but they're taking the things from that platform and applying their own sort of brand to it. The interesting thing is that these platforms are very dynamic. They embrace this notion of dynamic stability. They're at once stable and in motion. The beauty of the platform is that you don't have to predict the future. You've put the mechanisms in place. A lot of the innovation is external. It comes from partners. So when you have a company like TweetDeck, for example, that's developing a product that works seamlessly with Twitter, that's an innovation that comes from the outside or from a partner. And these platforms make, for the most part, their APIs or application programming interfaces available for other people to tinker with. They want to see what you can do with it, right? They don't have all the great ideas. And eventually this type of mentality is starting to make its way into big companies. Certainly like Procter & Gamble, for example, they put on one of their websites that they have these particular needs for innovation, and they want people to help meet those needs. That's something that Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Google, all these companies tend to do, and we've seen the results. I mean, the directions that people have taken their platforms and their services are absolutely astonishing. When I sat down to think about some of the changes going in with technology, it really isn't just about four companies. It's really about an entirely new model of doing business. Again, if you go back to, say, the late 1990s, companies like Microsoft were actually very successful, but they were successful in a different way. The platforms that I write about in the book are really very different. They're very vibrant and robust ecosystems containing a lot of partners and communities. It is very much an open or collaborative type of environment. And these companies realize that by growing their platform and embracing different partners, they can actually do things collectively that they could not do individually. This is very much the way of doing business in the future as I see it.